Bring that beat back, Karen. Bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. Let's see. Yes, sir.
The
Self Love Show.
Giving you more than
Vitamins and minerals. Food for your soul.
Information and plans integral to make your mind grow. With more growth and development, BS is irrelevant to the intelligent. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is what we represent. It's the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. We do it for our people. The Self Love Show, it's the Self Love Show, it's the Self Love Show.
To expose and no equals.
The Self Love Show, the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show.
Wordsmith 9
The
meals.
Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. You know how the story goes. It's the Self Love Show.
Yes, sir. If you're 18 to 26, go ahead and sign up for the draft. But there's not going to be a draft, but it's mandatory that you sign up. And I can assure, I'm not making this up, Google it. And I can assure you, there's not going to be any drafting you to any war without Congress voting to initiate a draft. Wish I was making this up, but I'm not. Google it. If you have any little ones, 18 to 26, time to sign up, or they would be felonious and it can ruin their futures. It's good to be an American. The views expressed in today's podcast are those of the host, the guests, and are not necessarily reflective of TATN or any affiliates. Thank you, Karen. Welcome to the Self Love Show on This Ain't That Network, as we affectionately call it, TATN. This is a safe spot where we dive extremely deep into the intersections of mind, body, spirit, and copper culture. This is one of the co-hosts, 9 Millie. All praise to the ancestors, the Most High, and my late and beloved Mama Scott. Animals move through the world with a kind of awareness we've forgotten how to hold as peoples. They don't rush, overthink, or rehearse the next moment. It's all live for them. They inhabit it. Whether it's a dog reading your mood before you speak, a bird, cheep, cheep, choo, choo, cheep, cheep, a bird landing beside you at the exact right second, or a horse matching your breath without being asked. Animals show us a level of presence that feels almost spiritual. They're not just reacting to us. They're perceiving us. And when they choose to interact, that ain't random. The research shall show. It's resonance. Animals sense energy, intention, and emotional truth long before people do. They approach the calm, comfort, the hurting, and avoid the chaotic. In a world where humans are often distracted, disconnected, and living in their heads, animals remind us what consciousness looks like when it's rooted in the body, the moment, and the truth of what's happening right now in the present moment. So, whip out your self-love vision and your 10 hats. This is the Self Love Show, and this is the revolution. And the revolution will not be on YouTube. These are lessons, not lectures. We're live in living color. Today is Thursday, April 9, 2026, at approximately 7:27 in Chiran. And as always, you cats can be anywhere in this magnanimous universe, but thankfully, we all chose to be here together. That's right. Here together. Bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, brother Wordsmith. What you manifesting today?
Love in Chicago.
I'm manifesting love. What you manifest?
Same, same, good brother. Pure, magnificent, unfettered, unfiltered. Some might say harsh, others might say tough, but I can assure you it's self love just the same, good brother.
No doubt. No doubt.
What's been going on in your neck of America since we last popped out a couple weeks ago, bro?
Man, life's been up and down, moving all around. The weather's gone from 80 to snow back to 80. And that was just in a couple of days. And uh life's good. It's getting better. Staying positive no matter the weather.
Yeah, so all we can ask, man, is stay present, you know? Stay present. We got to be more like the animals, I suppose.
Yes, because they stay in the moment.
They absolutely stay in the moment. Speaking of animals, R.I.P. to Brandy, man. My wife's aunt had their dog for 20 years. They had to put the dog down. Yeah, it's devastating.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Man, that was one dog. So
Condolences.
love my wife, but never. Brandy never got along with Brandy. The one dog I met in my life, man, and I walk around and yeah,
Mm,
Brandy didn't fuck with me.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, shit happens. They tune into a certain energy and they don't like when it's not that.
Yeah. 100%.
Brandy must have been on some fuck energy.
I don't know, man. Brandy was beautiful. I mean, Brandy just, yeah, I think so. I think Brandy was a lesbian dog, and she only liked girls, and she was jealous for. Rest in peace, Brandy. I'm not gonna badmouth her.
No, she was good all the
Yeah,
way. She lived in the moment, so she didn't fuck with you. Period. So
sure didn't. I think it might have had to do with the hair too, man. When my hair would be down, because when she was younger, it'd scare her. You know what I mean? She probably thought it was
mhm.
a bunch of snakes or something. I don't know. Can't figure it out. But and condolences to Brandy's family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's a family member for real.
Facts, facts, facts. What to expect on today's The Self Love Show? We will have, we're changing the format up a little bit, but we will have the quote of the day. And of course, our more growth and development program video. We're moving off of the tattoo tyranny and the dome teaser in essence to save time. And then we'll jump to topic how animals are more present and conscious than people. Okay. That's today's topic. We're here and we intend to break that down. Do us a favor, smash that like button, like, share, subscribe. And then we always wrap it up with my personal favorite part of the whole shebang, which I'm pretty sure you would enjoy as well. And that's going to be Wordsmith's final words out there. This brother's going to summarize today's shebang off the rip, off the top of the dome, right? And he's going to recalculate it for you, pulling it from the ether, and he's going to put it through his self love barometer and then his filter, and then he's going to push it back out there off the rip, freestyle, poetry that stick around, you know what I'm saying, and enjoy it. You got to be there.
All
Uh,
praise to the creator.
yeah, that's right. Any announcements there, fella? Well,
Oh,
I got one. Happy anniversary, Kappa Ship, Cappy anniversary, Kappa Ship, Lords of Armageddon, the Lords. All right.
here come the
April.
Lord. Here come
How,
the
how many
Lord.
years has it been for y'all?
Jeez, it's 26, so it's 36.
Wow. Wow.
And they tell you too when you're pledging, this period
It's short.
is extremely short.
Doesn't seem short when you're pledging.
Oh no, every day, what I mean, as you live this life every day, but under pressure,
Yeah.
uh, under pressure, excelling daily, yeah, it's seems longer than it is.
So we got JB, we got Beckham, Julian,
Morris.
Yeah, yeah. Wordsmith.
Yeah, myself.
Let me see here.
Landry,
Chills at 5. Then we got my
Wade the third.
purse at 4.
Landry Wade the third, and Chill Will at 5, and Ironside's Brow at 6.
Iron lung. Brow. Ironside. Yeah.
Shoo-wee.
Those are lots. All right. Yeah.
Lord, here come the Lords. Here come the Lords.
I'm surprised y'all wasn't like, what up, lot? That's what I'd have been doing on the yard when I
Well, you
sunk my
know,
ships.
I,
I
I
know, I know.
I can't have my ships, out
Getting
there.
caught up, especially back
Yes,
then.
yes,
Yeah.
said, nope, I wouldn't
Somebody
do that to them.
somebody taking it the wrong way.
Oh, they would.
Yeah. Yeah. Times is different. All right. Now you could do anything. The folks are throwing down the rakes and throwing up I don't know what's going on when I see these YNs with the handshakes and stuff these days.
I could care less.
One of them's got the hat to the left, another one's got the hat to the right. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's all. What do they call it? It's a new breed or something. Some
I
of the new
guess.
breeds.
Yeah, I guess. Big ups to the YNs. Y'all be safe out there. Stop the drilling, stop the killing. You got any more announcements there, fella?
Yes, I do. Midwest Festivals presents Ancestor Echoes, 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 and glamping event extreme. Beautiful in execution.
You got any more?
Huh? Festivals presents Ancestor Echoes, Echoes, Echoes. Glamping extravaganza, house music at its best. You got to be there. You got to be there. Do me a favor, hit the link and join the village. Hit the family, add it. Let's get it.
Facts. Facts. Link's been dropped in the chat. Double time. Wakil, one of the founders of Ancestral Echo, said, "Nine, you got me, brother." Wonder what he means. Wonder what he means by that. I don't know. Clarify that, Wakil. You got me
Yeah.
too. All right.
Menano. Menano.
Speaking that patois, huh?
Yeah, bye.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, what he said. Y'all support and stop the violence. Stop the violence. Okay.
If you're not there, you're gonna miss out. Period. It's growing and getting bigger and bigger, and the village is amazing. It's full of talented, extraordinary people.
Talented. Talented. Midwest festivals and if there's anybody out there, I want to hear about your animal experiences. If you have animals, if you have experience with animals, maybe you're a pet lover, maybe you're a vet, maybe you're you do, what do you call it? Hypnosis. Maybe you're an animal whisperer. We want to hear from you.
No, Wakil might come up for this. I don't know. We might have to see.
Yeah, maybe you're a breeder. If you had an animal for an inordinate amount of time. I mean, 20 years. Brandy was getting up there. Yeah,
Hey, Try was 19.
yeah.
Sonny was 17.
Sunny Bunny. All right, Fluffy. Sherry ate it. Hey, Fluffy. Sonny, you see, Sonny
No,
was Fluffy.
Fluffy didn't like it. Sonny be looking at you sideways, calling him Fluffy. That dude, 100% conscious. That dude, that was amazing. Like you couldn't even spell. You be talking about treat,
Yeah.
you couldn't say it anymore because the dude would have a conniption as soon as you said it, and then you started to spell it, and then he get a conniption as soon as he
Yeah.
figured that out. So
Sunny Bunny.
Sonny, he talked. Try and Lucky like ridiculous.
Damn, Lucky. I forgot about Lucky.
Man,
Lucky
Lucky.
was a great dog.
Man, one of the best ever.
Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes. His brother Wordsmith said you got to be there. Some of the best DJs, if not the best DJs um, from the Midwest, will pull up. It's an overnight event, right? It's glamping. It's an extravaganza. You're gonna have your trailer. You're gonna have your tents or whatever. You know, you're gonna get out there under the stars, which many have said are the ancestors. But you're going to get out there under the stars with limited light pollution out there. Beautiful, world class sound system and stage. Everything's laid out there, professionally done. Beautiful people, right? That's going to be around you. Um, Come out, enjoy yourself, and do it real big, you know? And if you're going to do it real small, don't worry about it. There's a tribe of people there who are very generous. I'll just put it that way. All right. But you got to be there. Big ups to Tay Mills Aesthetics. Oh, and that's been dropped in the chat, www.ancestralechoes.net. Sign up to the website and place your order. The spots are going fast. Tay Mills Aesthetics, multicultural skin, body, and weight loss pro. License bonded, fully insured. You find yourself out in sunny Southern California, the Los Angeles area specifically, and you're in need of the best esthetician in the world, reach out to www.taymilzaesthetics.com. Bella B, you might need some swag on a shirt, you know. Might want to get some shirts printed up with your name or your company or your business or anything of that nature. Reach out to Bella B. She does very great work at designs365 at gmail.com. Place your order. And then last but not least, JIM Recovery. Gym Recovery. The J, the I, the M, the J, the I, the M, the J, the I. Recovery. Gym Recovery. You find yourself in the Chicago area in need of a toe. We're not talking about fingers and toes, but you got to get your whip to the mechanic, or you got to get your whip back home, wherever the case might be. Reach out to Gym Recovery, 30 years and more of experience. It's going to pull up in a brand new flatbed truck and get your whip home safely with no extra damage. And you don't have to worry about the Venezuelans rummaging through your shit because you was going to risk it and leave your car there overnight. You know what I mean? And then you come back and now your window's smashed out and your glass deductible is $250. The price to replace the glass is $253. What do? You pony up. Then you put it on a credit card and it's revolving interest. And now you've paid $700 for something that you could have just called Gym Recovery for.
Absolutely. I had another announcement too.
Go ahead.
On Saturday,
Oh, yeah.
Myself and Eddie Sevo are performing at the Wind Creek Chicago Southland Casino, 173rd and Halsted. It's going to be an extraordinary experience. I hope to see your face in the place.
Yeah, pull up. You know, hear some great music, see a great performance, and mess around and win you some money over there at the casino, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, out there with the engines. Yeah,
for sure.
Casinos on Halsted. Yeah. All right. Enough of my yapping. I'll turn it over to this brother so he can handle his business.
Let's go. As you know, at the Self Love Show, we have a great situation that we propagating. We have an extraordinary video for you to watch. The Silverback More Growth and Development platform, which we're building the Self Love Nation off of. But before that, we have the Self Love Show quote of the day. Until one has loved an animal unawakened. Once again, until one has loved an animal, a part of one's soul remains unawakened. Anatole France.
Please like, share, subscribe. Like,
All the
share,
time.
subscribe. Let's get them in the building.
Let's get them here.
Wakil said, my brother's keeper.
Silverback More Growth and Development Platform. Number one, repair our nation via reparations. We demand our silverback. Number two, to connect our breadwinners with our activists. And three, show an accurate depiction of African American Chi-Town. 4, shine a light on positive influences. 5, heal our community one person at a time. 6, provide an unfiltered platform for our influencers. 7, recycle the black dollar. 8, to provide mentors for the mentorless. 9, close the gap between us and our pink kinsmen.
April 9.
And number 10, protect our women, children, and men by any and all means necessary.
Indeed, facts. I agree. In case you missed last week's show, we covered 2 weeks ago. We covered Julio Cesar Chavez, his cancellation. All right, punished for the sins of the children. You know, we did a poll last week about should the parents be punished for the sins of the children, and that poll is 50-50, Brother Wordsmith.
Wow.
Yeah, half the people said yeah, lock those damn parents up, and half the people said no.
Yeah, somehow I think some of them people that said lock them people up don't have children.
I don't know. I don't have kids, and I said no. So
I was just being facetious.
yeah, yeah. But I hear you. But I don't know. I hear you. I I don't know, cause Hink, he comes on Mouthpiece Included. He wants to lock the parents up. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't trying to be parents. They're not all into it.
Well, everybody here doesn't have a soul, bro. It's a bunch of bots, and they're just playing their programming.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's no parenting course. They don't teach you anything about that in school. You know what I mean?
Well, especially when you didn't really have a parent, then it really becomes a problem.
Yeah, you could be in third, fourth, fifth generation of bad parenting.
No
But
parenting.
but we're gonna lock you up.
Yeah.
You know, because you're ignorant. We're gonna
Yeah.
lock you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. People being punished for being poor.
Yeah, and continue the cycle.
That's this country.
Yeah, and continue the cycle. We're gonna take those parents and lock them up. Damn the other kids, self who didn't break the law. You know what I mean? You might have a family of 4. One kid is out there doing his thing. The other 3 are good kids. Now they're without parents.
Well, just this propagates the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Put them in the foster system.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
everybody knows how the Cook County foster system is for these youngins.
It might as well be traffic.
Might as well just put them out on the blade. Put them out there on Washington or over here in Figueroa. Just might as well just go and put them out there. All right, and that's just our opinion. And that poll's still up on the channel if anybody wants to chime in on it. Should parents be locked up for the sins of the little ones? Today's topic: how animals are more present and conscious than people. That's what we're unpacking here today, and we've got our new format here. So enough of the appetizers out there, brother Wordsmith.
Let's quench the self-love nation's thirst.
All right, we got a 30-second video, promo video. Then we're gonna hop right on it. Jam on it, jam on it, jam. Oh, it might not be in the right place.
Is that on me? Is that one?
Let me see here.
Dolphin.
Yeah, yeah, Dolph.
How intelligent are dolphins? To find out, scientists placed a one-way mirror in front of them, and their reactions were mind-blowing. Instead of treating the reflection like another dolphin, they used it to explore themselves by wiggling their fins, checking out their bellies, and even peeking inside their mouths. That's right, they used the mirror as a tool. Only a handful of species on Earth can recognize themselves in a mirror, and dolphins are proudly on that list.
He was doing his little dance moves, wasn't
he? Yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
Yeah. It looked like he was doing some dance moves, didn't it? Sound like
it was like, look at this shit. No, I said, I always wondered how to look when I did this move.
Yeah.
That shit that was great.
Yeah, that's what we on, y'all. You know, these animals are here, and I got reason to believe. I don't know. I don't know if they've been around longer than us, but according to science, we're all animals.
Wait, hold on. According to the book, you're ignoring the book.
According to the book, what? The animals were here.
Yeah, they made them before they made man. Man was last, right? Am I confused or mistaken?
I don't know. You telling me or asking me?
No, I'm telling you, and I'm asking you.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah, everything was made. Man was last.
Yeah, there you go. But man is an animal, according to science.
Yeah, well, man, science.
According to science, man.
Well, science means to know, and so that's why that's question that part.
Yeah. All right. Let's hop to it. We're gonna hop to it. All right. In what ways are animals more present than humans? There's no right or wrong answer.
Well, they live in the present. They exist off of reactions in a lot of ways. Especially when it comes to people or their people, they kind of know how to approach. Depending on your mood, they can be supportive when you need support, and they know your inflections, they know microaggressions, they know micro everything. They we have on the show talked about non-speaking people and how they are all in the realm of nonverbal communication, and animals are in that realm.
Yeah, 100%. I think their default is to be, at a happy homeostasis. But to your point, if if you come home and they can sense that you're going to be
most of them, because there are some that have been trained that ain't that.
Yeah,
but
so
I agree with you on a natural state. Yes.
Yeah. So if you come home and something's on your mind and you could try to hide it from them, something could have really rocked your world, they sense it, and they don't look to play. They don't necessarily aim you towards their bowl like they normally would. They just want to comfort you. It feels like.
Yeah, you can't hide it, so it doesn't matter if you try to hide it. Or
Yeah.
they reading or and vibes. They have visual and ability, and I want to say feeling too. Ability above any of us.
Well, they can see and smell pheromones and things that we don't have access to. They can hear things about our frequency that we don't have access to as well.
I mean, all of the above senses that we can't. They can see our aura.
Exactly. I forgot what the difference is. I think they said a cat's vision cortex in their brain is like 10 times larger than a humans. But animals don't replay yesterday or pre-worry about tomorrow, although some do. You got animals
No,
that collect nuts for the winter, and beavers.
that's not exactly the same thing.
That's not worrying about tomorrow.
I
Piling
think
nuts up in your hole so that
it's worried about today. It's only today. So I mean, if you ate your fill, you know you're gonna be hungry again. After you eat your fill, you put there so when you want to eat, you can eat your fill.
right. So when you're saving money, you're not worrying about tomorrow.
We're not talking about people.
It's called an analogy.
I understand that.
So
but
I'm saying the beaver collecting nuts to
we
get
are
him
behind.
through the winter when there's not going to be any nuts. You're saying that that's about today?
Yeah, it's all about instinct. Yes. If you do it every day,
I don't know. Yeah, I got what you're saying, but it just seems like even the bear, it's going
well,
to eat more leading up
there
to the hibernation.
there are different. Well, if you're going to hibernate, then you're doing what you do to get to that place where you can do that successfully. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Their senses are fully online, smelling, listening, watching with total attention. People often split awareness between the mind and the moment, but animals stay rooted in the now, which makes their presence feel grounding and powerful.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's see here. All right, we got a short one to run. Let's see here. All right, Karen, pull this up. The freakiest pets you've ever seen inside people's homes. Big Ups Inside Edition. What do you call this? Fair use.
How's this for a household pet? The world's largest rodent? How about snuggling up to this monster? And can you imagine this little creature flying around your house? Forget about Fido and Kitty. Truly exotic household pets are a growing phenomenon. That giant rat, his name is Chico. He's actually a capybara, as well as Jackie Wren's beloved pet.
He takes big chunks out of there.
We had to put up a privacy fence because even with people that were driving through would see him and slam on the brakes. And we thought, we don't want any accidents out there.
Chico's got the run of her house in Texarkana, Arkansas, and even jumps into bed with her to watch TV. Popcorn is his favorite snack.
She nasty.
And when the grandkids come over, he jumps in the pool with them.
He swims, he dives, he has webbed feet.
The care for the
He's a
giant rat-like
platypus.
pet has taken over Jackie's life.
It's a
You're
capybara.
on feet 24/7, and he's nocturnal. So he gets me up at least 4 times a night to be fed.
Come on, Bruce.
Dave
you're
Durham
crazy.
calls his rhino iguana as if she was a dog. You can't think of a better pet than Bruce, who, by the way, is a girl.
The reason how come her name is Bruce is because when they're small, you can't hardly tell if they're boy or girl.
Bruce likes to cuddle with his owner.
These make very good pets, and I think they're a better pet than a dog, really.
And mind you, he says that in front of his dog.
They do jump, and some people do get nervous about that.
These ladies can't think of better pets than sugar gliders. That's what these marsupials from Australia are called. Look at them go. When Amy Waxman heard about
My cat
sugar
used to do
gliders,
that.
she was hooked. People carry them around.
Yeah,
in
they
cute
try to
little
fly around
purses.
your
I
cats, and they're
spend
gonna be
most
lunch.
of my day with them between feeding and making sure their cage is clean, their toys are clean, making pouches for them.
The gliders roam all over.
Let's see if we'll come out this way, come out that way.
Each of these owners told us they can't imagine of their beloved pets.
I didn't see no copper coated.
Of course, not.
Didn't see it.
Not on. Definitely not on there.
Yeah. Yeah. We're funny about certain things. Yeah, and I think you're selling the animals short with your assumption that none of them do anything with the future in mind. I think you're selling it that you're saying they're all on
Yeah.
instinct.
I'll listen to you, and I ain't say all instinct. I just say they in the moment. That's what I feel like. But
Yeah.
I can hear where you're coming from, but I look at my current animal, and he's young, so that might be, a disillusion.
Well, scrub jays, especially Western California scrub jays, they're the gold standard for animal future planning. They cache different foods based on how long each will last. They remember what, where, and when they stored items, and they choose food based on the future hunger state they expect to be in.
Oh,
This is one of the.
I guess they told the scientists this.
I mean, there's some things you can observe, and if you're not retarded, some things you can just observe and probably figure out just by looking at them.
It's a lot of a science that's retarded. So okay.
The Caledonian crows. These crows don't just use tools.
Crows.
Now, let me finish.
Hey,
They
crows are
prepare
not-
tools they won't need until later.
They're not.
They select the correct tool up to 10 minutes before the task.
Those are sovereign
They
beings.
shape tools in advance, and this shows they're imagining a future problem and preparing for it. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Crows are sovereign beings. They are not animals in the extent of most.
Chimpanzees. Chimps plan socially and strategically. Examples include collecting stones hours in advance to throw them at you later.
Great apes.
And I used to do that when I was walking back and forth to Eisenhower because the racists used to ride past in their pickup trucks yelling racial epithets. And I had some throwing stones in my pockets.
I got emergency. I knocked over something that can stop something. I'll be back.
And then you got carrying tools. The chimps have carrying tools long distance. They carry tools long distance to use at future food sites, and they hide food from competitors. The dolphins, they show limited but real foresight. They learn multi-step tasks. They adjust strategies to reduce effort. They sometimes carry multiple objects at once to save time. Squirrels. Canada jays store thousands of items for winter. Squirrels cache nuts even without prior experience of winter. More instinct than insight. Brother Wordsmith used the word instinct, then later he said he didn't use it. So they're using instinct as well. Bonobos plan for social futures, alliances, interactions, and group dynamics. The big idea. Corvids crows, jays, great apes, chimps, bonobos, and some marine mammals, dolphins, show flexible context dependent planning, not just instinct. All right. That's according to big science, which you take that with a grain of salt. All right, we got another one from Karen. Come on, Karen. Come on, Karen, get this video going. All right. Okay, let's see if anybody can see that. All right, here. Dolphins. Speaking of dolphins, dolphins. Said it.
Yeah, you said
How
it.
we look
You said it. I
in a
didn't say
new
it.
in a new outfit, or
Sure.
what we look like when we do a certain behavior. So it's striking to see these things.
These are definitely not domesticated beings. So yeah,
What do you mean? They're from outer space?
they're not domesticated. I mean, yeah, that. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You mean they're not like dogs or cats?
And cows and animals that pigs and but damn pigs are very interesting because
My sister
if
had a pig for years.
if you let them go, they become boars.
They get wild again, huh?
Yeah, that's what's really crazy. Like
Yeah, my
you
sister
let,
had a pig.
yeah,
How
a
long does that
pig.
take?
I don't know, but the farm I used to be on, a lot of pigs and very intelligent. My great grandfather would train them all the way up until the day he killed them. And I found out later that if you let them go, domestic pigs become boars. That shit tripped me out.
How does an animal's presence affect the human nervous system?
Because of the domestication and the proximity, uh, there has been the heightened awareness of the animal has allowed the human, for lack of a better term, to relax and to be connected with the animal. So if the animal senses danger, they can as well.
Yeah, and vice versa. When animals calm, humans often unconsciously sync to their rhythm. It's a biological phenomenon called co-regulation. A dog lying peacefully at your feet or a cat purring on your chest can shift your breathing, heart rate, and emotional state without a single word exchange. And likewise, there's things that go on and they scare the cat. And the fact that I'm sitting here, all calm and didn't panic, the cat's calmed down too.
I get that symbiotic relationship.
100%. Which is, with their domestication, we were able to use their senses and powers as a superpower for just a little bit of scrap food. You know what I mean? Now,
Yeah.
yeah, your cat perks up and starts looking around. It could be seeing something in another dimension, or uh, a predator or something. They could be smelling and sensing it, and they let you know. Dogs do the same. They let you know. Yeah, you had dogs. I know you know when they lose that, like you were talking about the pig. There's moments when they lose their domestication. You'd be like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, they get into straight wild animal mode. Not towards you, because you're part of the pack. You're the pack leader, but towards like another dog. Like you be walking your dog, like damn,
I mean, an example that Lucky was a peaceful dog, but he
gentle giant.
broke his chain to attack a dog.
What was it about that dog?
I wasn't there.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like
Right,
dogs, certain dogs, they'll walk past other dogs, they cool, and then
right.
they'll see a certain dog and they want to get at each other. What is it? Is it a previous life experience?
I have no clue. Won't
Maybe so.
pretend
If
to
that's the
know.
dog that's pissing on their property, you know what I mean. Every time I come
Yeah,
out my
that's
house.
I smell this bitch.
Yeah, I told you I was gonna get your ass when your dogs be looking out the window like, look at this motherfucker pissing on my tree.
Lucky was chained to a tree and he broke the chain.
Wow. Did he get the dog?
Oh yeah. And I was worried when I got home. I thought they was gonna be coming to,
Send a bill and euthanize Lucky.
or try to anyway. They wasn't gonna happen.
Wow.
I'd already take when I got home, I took Lucky to my mom's.
Yeah, let Lucky lay low. Send him down to the south somewhere. That dog ran away. I don't know where that dog is. What's wrong with y'all? Send him to Des Moines, Iowa, Dubuque.
No,
Where the gangsters
fuck
lay low.
you. Fuck you, buddy. Not turning over my loyal.
Wow.
And he never had attacked anybody anywhere. Like
Something about that dog.
Literally, Try would be hanging off of Lucky, biting him, swinging, and Lucky would not attack Try.
Kill said animals are more instinctive than us. 100%. You disagree?
Not at all.
Yeah, 100%.
I always said they're more aligned with the whole thing. They've got a purpose and it aligns. It's a goal, and they follow their purpose.
Yeah,
that's way more than man or mankind or human.
Yeah, 100%.
They got a code of ethics that they follow. That shit they can't break.
Was it programming?
It's yeah. It ain't even programming. It's programming. It's aligned in their DNA. They certain shit they can't do. They'll die before they do it. And they'll just give up the ghost.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Got another dog.
Is it coming? It's coming to say hi. Look at this.
This is mind-blowing footage here, and it happens every day at any aquarium.
It's so silly. Yeah.
Dolphin laughing with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at Dad likes you. Go up and say hi. Say hi. It's talking to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
whole dark side to
he
that,
loves you.
What's that?
It's a whole dark side to that too. When they drown their trainer.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, talk to me.
He talks to you. He says hi. Hello. Okay, bye. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, drowning a trainer don't necessarily have to be malicious. Could have been a miscalculation.
Yeah, definitely could.
But it could be malicious too, because they're in prison for doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Being born.
Yeah. I mean, they're smart. Smarter than us, a lot of scientists say.
Well, yeah, I mean, have a larger brain.
Yeah.
And less interaction with programming and media. The ones that are free anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the wild ones. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of footage of this. I think the future of us is, what do you think we're going to find more barbaric? The prison system? I'm talking about, say, 400 years from now. The prison system or the zoos?
In the long run, I think it's going to be the prison system because it's way more individuals involved in it.
True. Way more souls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you feel like the inmates
zoos are
had some
gonna
sort of
be.
choice? Not all choice, but some sort of choice.
No, I don't. Like, some of them did some things, and a lot of them have not.
What have the animals done?
Nothing. Boring.
Correct. I don't know. Maybe that'll be another poll question.
I still think that I think there are more people that didn't do shit incarcerated than animals in the zoos.
So I got what you're saying.
Opinion.
More innocent people in jail than the number of animals in captivity.
Yes. And both of those is fucked up really bad.
Correct. And the fact that you're not doing anything to rehabilitate anyone when they're in jail. Not to mention, there's people in jail with obvious mental illness, trauma and mental illness that never gets addressed.
Ever. And they get out and be back on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Homeless.
And they be telling them, the guards, you're going to be right back in here. As they tell them on their way out, I give you 2 months. You're going to be back. You ain't got no plan?
Shit, some of the motherfuckers, that is their life. That's their plan. Like I said, there's some bots. That's why I know animals are more on point than people. Because there are people that are just not, they're just here. They fulfilling a function.
All right. Video shows cat fights off coyote. We had another one of these videos.
Hey, bro, I'm seeing so many videos. This ain't AI, or we'll just say it's not AI, or maybe. But a lot of cats fight off a lot of shit. Whew.
Yeah.
More than dogs.
No, this ain't AI. I mean, the cat can run and get away, but I think he knows he don't want to be in that chase mode. And he don't want this coyote in his space. I tell you what, who's filming this? Because they're panning the camera. This don't look like just an average porch cam.
That's what makes me question the AI.
You know what I mean? They're zooming in slowly. I'll go back and see where this started. I guess once they got the film, they did some post editing. Son, look at it.
A cat's reaction time is ridiculous. And no, that's AI, bro.
Yeah, because that cat should have been able to get up on that thing.
That cat would have been gone, bro. That cat would have been gone, bro. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no way. You lying to me. You lying to me.
I don't know. This is on ABC. I don't think ABC would be showing an AI video.
Like ABC control what they show.
I mean, you could be right about everything, you know.
And wrong. I could be wrong about everything too. But we show a video that shows every fucking station
showing the same fucking headline. So what's that?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird that they're just showing the cat up here. But it don't.
None of it. It made sense in the beginning until the cat did the wiggle and couldn't get over the thing. That shit didn't make no sense at all, bro. Right? After that,
An encounter between a cat and a coyote was caught on video with the feline nearly escaping as a Texas town deals with a rise in coyote sightings. Tony Gray's home surveillance camera recorded video of the coyote cat melee in Surfside Beach porch Thursday morning. The cat tried frantically to hide or escape from the coyote. It appeared to have suffered a few close calls. Yeah, I don't know. Seemed a little suspect. An encounter between a cat and a coyote was caught. Lost puppy taken home. Okay. Yeah. All right. How animals are more present and conscious than people. Y'all do us a favor. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe.
please do.
Let's get it going. All right. Doom, doom.
It's the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. We do it for our people. The Self Love Show, it's the Self Love Show, it's the Self Love Show. To expose they don't equal. It's the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. We wordsmith 9 mils. The Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. You know how the story go. It's the Self Love Show.
Yes, yes, y'all. Don't stop. The Self Love Show rocks on. And we moving forward with the new format, and it's beautiful. But if you're hearing this at this time, you know it is love time.
It's the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. We do it for our people. The Self Love Show, it's the Self Love Show, it's the Self Love Show. To expose they don't equal. The Self Love Show, the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. We wordsmith 9 mils. The Self Love Show, the Self Love Show. You know how the story go. It's the Self Love Show.
Yes, yes. We have some great videos for your edutainment. And I suspect you will be edutained. At any rate,
it's the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show, the Self Love Show.
We will be right back at ya.
It's the Self Love Show, it's the Self Love Show. To expose they don't equal. The Self Love Show, the Self Love Show.
Moses fleeing the people from Pharaoh.
Right, let my people go.
40 years in a desert.
Manna.
Let's talk about what manna truly is. And
Aganoski's in the Middle East right now saying manna is Peter.
Can we put some sensibility to that? Being in the desert, and our Father, the Creator, loves us beyond. He's going to rain down bread in a desert. Moses summoned the strongest men for them to dig.
What's going on here? Am I frozen? What's going on here, Jim? Please stand by. Please stand by.
Moses fleeing the people from Pharaoh.
Right, let my people go.
40 years in a desert.
Manna.
Let's talk about what manna truly is. And
The Aganowski's in the Middle East right now saying manna is Peter.
can we put some sensibility to that? Being in the desert and our Father, the Creator, loves us beyond. He's gonna rain down bread in a desert. Moses summoned the strongest men for them to dig. And that's where the whole term of so it is above, so it is what?
Below.
That means that Moses had the science for them to dig and find water.
Yeah, like the elephants can do.
So what do you find even in the desert when you dig down and find water? Do you find bread or do you find plants?
They're really criticizing science because I represent science.
Was some of my research, at USC. I did a survey. The question was, do you think that Jesus Christ was of African descent or European descent? Overwhelmingly, over 90-something% of the folks said African descent. I said, then do you think his ethnicity matters? They said, no, it doesn't matter. And I'm saying, it matters obviously to somebody.
It does. Absolutely.
And it matters to white supremacy. But whenever there's a book called The Color of Christ, the saga of race, I think in America, they track when, most people say, well, this is something out of Europe and, who was that? Michelangelo painted,
Yeah.
No, that ain't got nothing to do with why Jesus is white. Jesus is white because of America. Jesus is white because of white supremacy in the Klan. That's why Jesus is white. That's where that comes from. It didn't stick in Europe because they knew better.
Hey, Cleveland, you better hide the markers from your kids. Somebody colored in your Jesus.
Somebody colored in your ass with too much ass, fat ass.
No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant. They're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Hey!
They're ignorant. That's ignorant.
The charges I'm going to announce, please know this. The charges themselves are not evidence. Everyone that I'm going to describe today is presumed guilty until and unless they are proven guilt. Their guilt is proven by the government beyond a reasonable doubt.
My testicles, they like eased down and they put their hands right between my butt. Just pulled my drawers down and dug in my rectum.
The ringleader and now disgraced.
That even the local news is ultimately both written for and controlled by a unified source, regardless of the network. Just watch this clip and you'll see how bad it really is.
Plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media.
The sharing of biased and false
news
has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these things they simply aren't true without checking facts first. Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think, and this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. Thank God we recovered his DNA and be able to plant it on the scene. Thank God we recovered his DNA and be able to plant it on the scene And I understand they're opening up different cold cases now to see if they can identify possibly his DNA linked to other crimes.
You're asking me to warn you about an enforcement action being taken by another agency before it happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Why not?
That would be obstruction of justice. You may want to talk to the city attorney.
Air quotes expert.
We are, as they say, tangled in our anchor chain. Our financial systems are decades old. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions.
Man, I thank you guys for inviting me on. Thank you. Great format, very solid. You know, it don't have that low budget movie feel. You know what I'm saying? And we get that a lot in the Black community, for real.
Yeah.
Like people look at us to be fuck ups. They look at us to be low budget. They look at us to be ignorant, stuttering, and use a whole bunch of and all of that. But no, they got the real deal on here. That everybody know who Torian Mills is, baby. They know.
Hey, well, bro.
They're so ignorant, man.
Hey, but this platform's your platform. This platform's my platform. From Inglewood, California to
the
Chicago,
South Shore.
Crazy thing about it.
This platform is
made for you and me.
It's made for you.
The crazy and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. I was trying to get out the end of the preamble, but go. Yes, sir. Let's get it going. I think Brother Wordsmith's having some technical issues on his end. So that's why we got 2-point guards. 2-point guards is better than one. Stace Dude say, what up from San Diego? Yo, what up, regular? Stace Dude is in the building. In the building. All right, y'all, we on the second half here. Thank you, Karen. And y'all know the topic? Animals. Animals. So animals are more present than humanity and more conscious. I think I was supposed to edit this. It's too late for that. All right. We'll edit it post-show. All right, Karen, if you can kill the music, we'll get back at it. All right. What makes animals seem more emotionally intuitive than people? Now, that could be some pareidolia. Me seeing something that's not there, my brain just filling in the blanks. But what makes animals seem more emotionally intuitive than people? Anyone got any ideas on that? Propagate your answers in the chat. Well, something Brother Wordsmith mentioned, animals read energy first. They can somehow, and I believe we do it too. We're animals technically. But our logic dominates these intuitive abilities where animals might be more likely to just let it be. So animals read your energy first somehow, some way. We mentioned it could be, through visual cues, sound cues, pheromones, smelling, and they could be simply just seeing our aura because they can see more of the color spectrum than we're privy to. And then they read your behavior second. And I think the average person either ignores the energy or doesn't believe they have the capacity or don't trust it. So they go off behavior, which that's where the con man, the confidence man, can take advantage. The root of convict is confidence, con. So, if you're not able to read that energy and you're going by behavior, then that's how you can get grifted. Okay? That's how you can get grifted pretty simply. Okay? Animals notice your tone, your posture, your breath, and micro movements long before people process them consciously. Because animals aren't distracted by language or ego, they often sense emotional truth faster than people do. So they're not distracted by the words you're saying or, I don't know. I'd like to ask that question. Because, I'll see dogs. You're a good dog. Although I tried that on that bully dog over there on Baldwin. He's a good dog. Put my finger in that fence. And he tried to chop my finger off. He sure did. He was a child. Had that black tongue. I was sudden though. Boy, cat-like reflexes. Yeah, he tried to bite my whole. I was suckering him in. I thought I was what word am I looking for? I thought I was hypnotizing him. Apparently, he was hypnotizing me. You know, violent dog. He got quiet, came to the fence. I was like, oh yeah. He was looking all nice and shit. Tilted his head. Like oh cute. Like, come on, stick that finger in there. And I was sudden though. He didn't know I had them cat-like reflexes. He nicked it a little bit. I feel like I'm digressing. All right. Yeah, but they aren't distracted by language or ego, and they often sense emotional truth faster than humans do. So, and I believe Brother Wordsmith has been hacked. This is 2 weeks straight of this. And I thought he had got a new computer. All right. Hold on, people. We got another one to react to. Okay. Genius Cat compilation. Now, me and Brother Wordsmith had a debate about the cat that was in the veterinarian, and I said I would sue the shit out of the vet because the vet was saying that the cat opened up the cage and let itself out. Well, look at this video. These cats are opening doors. Look at them letting themselves out. Mark knocking on the door.
Come on, man.
That was teamwork. Hold up.
Come on, man.
No way in hell. No way in hell. All right. I don't know. Well, some of that AI, some of that seemed pretty far-fetched, even for me to believe. But, we had a debate over this a couple weeks ago. And then there's a video right there from the algorithm of cats letting themselves out of cages and opening doors and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. Some of these cats are smarter than I give them credit for. And I'm a cat lord. Hey, let's see here. I think we got Brother Wordsmith trying to work his way back in. All right. 10 seconds. The crow. Crow. Let's go back to the crow.
These animals all thought they were different species. In 2015, we met Goliath.
Watch the crow, y'all. So he wants to get this food out of this water. And somehow he calculated that if he puts weight into the water, it'll rise the level of the water so he can stick his beak in there and eat. Fascinating. I don't know if I could have figured that out until I was probably like 7. So I find that fascinating. All right, looks like he's back in.
I am.
What's going on there, fella?
Booted.
Yeah, man. Your new computer's been hacked?
I don't have a new computer. I need to get one, but I've been working on it. But
okay.
I haven't got it yet. But this is 3 weeks. Well, 4 weeks because we skipped a week.
Yeah, we skipped a week
in a row.
Yeah, during the show.
I didn't even know I was booted, bro. I was talking and all this, and then I started looking. I'm saying, wait a minute.
I didn't know you was booted either. The video you was playing stopped running.
Right. And then you started running it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it picked up right because it was just running on my end when I appeared back on the screen. And then you started it back and it was in a good amount, the delay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was right in the delay, sweet part of the delay. So I'm like, the fuck is going on? It's running on my shit and it's running on there.
Yeah. I picked it up and started running because I didn't know if I had got booted or not.
No, it was me. Obviously.
Yeah, it's the only thing we covered. I covered my behalf. What do you think makes animals seem more emotionally intuitive than people?
They're locked in on their people. They're not looking at the whole world, and they're not really looking at themselves that much. They are focused on their environment and mainly their person, because most animals have a person. They have several, but they have a person. But people around the person get accepted.
What you're saying, like they're not locked in on themselves, is what the research is saying. They don't have the ego.
Yeah.
Which is probably why when you show them the mirror, it's not that they're not conscious that that's them. Because my cats don't try to attack the mirror.
No.
They just have no interest in it.
All of them are not, they don't understand that.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm saying it could be because they don't have an ego. They could care less about their image in the mirror.
That could be, especially for cats.
Yeah.
And the dolphins or the mammals, whales, dolphins, they seem to be more like humans or man. Let's say man. No humans. They seem to be more like humans. So that, and they're the common house cat is a different species. I'm not sure where it comes from because they're not really connected all the way to the big cats, lions, and tigers. Their irises are vertical, and there's only small cats that have vertical.
Well, the ancient Egyptians revered them.
Oh yeah. And they have some serious yeah, it's the reason why you're not supposed to keep a feces in your house. You're supposed to get that shit right out immediately because it supposedly hypnotizes
you.
Yeah. Yes. The house cat, or I'm not even sure what to call it, besides that, is an extraordinary being. It's got some lizard in there. It's got the lynx.
When they sniff each other's poo, They get a look on their face, Self, that I only see it after they're sniffing each other's booty. It's like like they've been hypnotized or something. I can't
No,
explain it, but it's a
no.
look they get.
Yeah, they know your whole understanding. They're like, what? Your whole being from sniffing your butt. That's what
They
that
know
look is.
they know how healthy you are. They know what you've been eating, huh?
No, they know everything. In your lineage. They ain't just looking at that cat like, what? And it ain't a foul smell to them. They know what they smelling.
So, ancient Egyptians, cats were linked to the goddess Bastet, who represented home, fertility, protection, and motherhood. She was often depicted as a leoness, or a domestic cat because of this connection. They were seen as sacred. Harming a cat, even accidentally, could be severely punished. Many cats were mummified and buried with rituals like humans. Go ahead.
Yeah, they smelled a lot of cat poop and cat butt.
They protected food supplies by hunting rats and mice. They also killed snakes, including dangerous ones like cobras. They made them essential for survival in the agricultural society along the Nile.
Yeah, I mean, a snake don't have a chance against a cat, a house cat.
No.
Their reaction time is...
Yeah, we'll see if we can find a video of that. When a cat died, owners sometimes shaved their eyebrows in mourning. Damn.
Guess what came out of cat worship?
Catholicism.
Yeah. Yes.
Catholics.
Yeah. Catholic.
Yeah, and they're addicted to the holy cat.
Okay, I think I need to spike this. Oh, looks like I already did. Pardon
me. You got some pre-spike stuff?
Something I wanted to put in there.
Unique perspective on a Norwegian YouTube channel.
Yeah, I know.
It ain't even fair. Cat versus snake. That's funny. He woke up to him like,
and this cat looks sleepy too, like he just woke up. He don't even look like he just had a cup of coffee.
He gonna walk up on that motherfucker.
That's it. He hypnotizing him too. He making it look like, oh yeah, he making the snake thing. Oh yeah, this nigga ain't even ready.
And plus his reaction time is no. Snakes used to being like, I got you.
Right. Snakes are used to doing the hypnosis.
They used to be like,
let's see if we can find
it. Now the cat's like, motherfucker, what's up? Oh, he was gonna fuck that cat.
No matter how fast a snake tries to bite a cat, the cat almost always escapes. But how? Yeah. The secret is in the cat's super fast reflexes. You can see it in this video. Watch closely. This snake gets really close to the cat's face, but instead of running away, the cat stays calm and watches. Then, as soon as
it's like cat got snake in him, and the snake got cat in him.
I mean, I promise you that there's only a few mammals that have a vertical iris, and it's small. It's small.
Snakes and cats.
All reptiles have vertical.
Correct.
Mammals, they're not mammals. It's small cats. It's house cats, ocelots.
Yeah.
I surmise those.
Cats got snake in them, bro.
Shit, for real, because this motherfucker, he faster than any snake. That motherfucker can't do shit.
You see the snake attacks, the cat moves in a split second and even slaps the snake. This happens because a snake reacts in
sudden, boy, if you had them reflexes, boy, you'd be 55-0 in a boxing ring. You saw yourself, you could be right there next to their fist.
44 to 70 milliseconds, but a cat reacts in just 20
That's crazy.
to 70 milliseconds. That tiny difference gives the cat an advantage. No wonder this cat looks so confident. No matter how
that mark moved back and smacked him at the same time.
Yeah.
How fast a snake tries to bite a cat.
It's no comparison.
All right, this one's got 5 million views.
Only snakes that get bit by only cats that get bit by snakes are they didn't see them.
Right, or they old and sick. Yeah. Seems like it's a mutual respect. I think cats don't eat snakes. Probably don't like the way they taste.
I think they do.
They eat them?
Yeah.
These cats are like kung fu masters facing off against snakes. Watch as our furry warriors unleash their inner martial artist, dodging and weaving with the finesse of a Shaolin monk. Each move.
What was you saying?
Yeah, either that they just kill them. I would think it would be a food source.
Yeah, I would think so too. If they're in the wild.
Yeah, and they're looking at them like, "Oh, you can't do shit."
Yeah, that's amazing.
It is. It's in.
Wakil said, "Thanks for the promo for Ancestral Echoes Music Festival. Thanks for the festival, brother."
Yes, sir. You already know this is my festival along with yours, brother, and I promoted every show.
We promoted every show.
Absolutely.
Wakil said most people are not aligned in the energy or frequency, which allows them to stay who they are.
Yeah, they fake separation. That's basically what he said.
Yeah, because when you were gone, we was covering that question you just answered. Because they was saying that animals read energy first, and then behavior second. What you were saying about Brandy the dog, you know what I mean? You said that at the top of the show. They reading that energy, which is how con men can con people, because people give up on their abilities to read that energy, and they go by actions.
No. People, all right. Animals generally eat when they're hungry, and sleep when they're tired, or rest, or whatever you want to call it. They do what's according to them. People, on the other hand, push past all of that.
But the concept I was making was, if we truly used our abilities to read the energy, we couldn't be fooled by people who are pushing past that and running cons, because the con man or con person is utilizing behaviors, your ego, your greed, in order to get inside and take advantage of you. But if you were able to read energies like your animals can, the con person wouldn't have a chance. That's the concept I was trying to get across.
Right. And I wasn't even talking about the con part of it. It's pushing, people push past tired. They push past known things that you should, naturally be like, oh, okay, I'm hungry, I need to eat. I'm sleepy, I need to sleep. And not, I need to get this done before I go to sleep, per se.
Wakil said, my cat has done it, and 2 of my pits. He's got snake pits?
No.
Pit bulls. You're talking about pit bull.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Why do animals choose to interact with certain people?
Because they read frequency, period. Plain blank. And they move with the frequency that they fuck with. If the frequency that feels them. Like, most animals choose their person.
Yeah, they do. They do, bro. especially when it's a stray animal. I mean, even at the pound, even when you go pick them out of the litter, you're right. But yeah, man, stray cats, bro. They'll
Oh, stray cats are more.
They
than
choose you. Animals gravitate towards resonance. I guess that's another word for frequency.
That's the same thing we're saying. Yep.
They're drawn to people whose energy feels safe, calm, or familiar. Sometimes they choose someone who needs grounding. Now, do people do that when you're choosing friends and stuff like that?
Yes. I do that. I found out. My mom told me I want to help everybody.
Yeah.
Like, said that on her birthday on Saturday. It was
like you're a kid and you're over there talking to some grown man or woman, and they're like, get away from that stranger. And you already read the frequency. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they all worried about you and shit. And you're like, we good over here.
Been an empath my whole life. And yeah, I want to help people I care about. And
yeah.
Animals do too. Like, really. Especially mine, the ones I've had. That's why I ain't want no more, but I got another one anyway.
Sometimes they choose someone who needs grounding. You got another animal?
My ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Tribal.
Yeah.
Right, encounter them often, and it's not really
tribal shepherd.
Shepherd,
collie.
No, shepherd, husky.
Seems shepherd dominant though.
No, it's husky dominant. This
I see all.
You see it, but this motherfucker wants to talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's not necessarily shepherd, and it really is husky. And this motherfucker wants to talk. He verbalizes all the time. Like, sit. Like, sit your ass down. I don't want to hear you that.
Yeah. Okay. So sometimes they choose someone who needs grounding. Other times they choose someone who mirrors their own temperament. Their choices are intentional, not random.
100% intentional.
It's amazing, though. You should be honored when they choose you, huh?
Man, like my lady, she got some Africans living in her. She got a 4-bedroom house, and she got 3 people living. It's in her house, and Tribal was friendly when he didn't know they was living there. Since he decided that they're there all the time, he does not like it. Oh no.
Yeah, they messing up the pecking order of the pack.
Man, they ain't part of his pack. Period. I'm like, they live here, dude. Okay, they live here. He's like, I love you. I love her. These other people, I don't know what the hell going on.
Yeah. He's trying to figure it out.
Yeah. No, he ain't trying to figure it. He like, they gotta go. That's his version. Even though they ain't going nowhere. That's his version.
All right. Animals who thought they were different species.
Oh, yeah.
These animals all thought they were different species. In 2015, we met Goliath, a young cow who was rescued from a dairy farm. He was nursed back to health with bottle feeding, and he adopted a sibling, a Great Dane that is definitely not a cow. His rescuers in California say Goliath started thinking he was a dog too, trying to nurse with the Great Dane. And Goliath liked to lounge on the family's couch as well. He even tried eating dog food. Oh, Goliath. From 2016, here's a cow that thinks it's a horse.
Wow.
When human Hannah Simpson couldn't afford a horse of her own, she opted for a cow. The New Zealand teen's farming family had plenty of cattle, so she started treating them like horses.
Wow.
She taught them some tricks. The best of the herd was Lilac, who took well to acting like a horse. Lilac could clear a 5-foot jump, but only when she felt like it. In 2019, Pusha the cat thought she was a squirrel mom, or maybe these baby squirrels thought they were kittens after they formed their own little family. The squirrels aren't quite the bundles of joy Pusha expected to have, but she seems to love them just the same. They all live in an animal park in Crimea.
Damn squirrels drinking cat milk.
Hey,
Pusha had
people drink cow milk. So, I mean,
just given birth to 4 of her own kittens when her human friends brought her 4 orphan
Nasty.
squirrel babies. The mini squirrels needed someone
Drop
to
dead
care for
gorgeous,
them.
too.
At first, the babies were afraid of their new...
Hold on, let's pause. Why is that nasty?
That?
Yeah.
Because the squirrel's been licking his own ass and nuts. Potentially has bacteria that's not good for our biome.
Oh, that's not us. What do you mean, our?
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. It's a drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, they're not our biome or any of that.
I
So
see
I'm
your point.
trying to figure out why that's nasty, because that's...
4 orphan squirrel babies.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
The mini squirrels needed someone to care for them. At first, the babies were afraid of their new mom. Understandable, but with some human encouragement, they all became one big happy family.
I don't see much difference between that and what we saw.
Pusha nursed all the little ones together. Park keepers supplemented the feedings with bottles of milk. After a good meal, the babies cuddled up with their new mom and fell asleep. And Pusha...
And so I don't know what happened to the cat's litter, the litter that cat had, but they're made for each other. You see how the universe is? These squirrels didn't have their mom and the cats didn't have their kittens.
I'm not sure about the cat not having his kittens.
What do you mean?
The same being that I said was not nasty interacting with those, they will forcibly remove the litter and take care of the litter separate, because they know how to do that to have this happen.
Just to go viral.
It ain't even to go viral. It's just because they tinker.
Even bathed her adopted littles as if they were her own kittens. Of course, there was also time for play and for crawling on Mom.
I saw a
The
kitten.
sweet sight is something of a surprise, considering that cats are usually predators of
There's a
squirrels.
kitten, so they
Pusha seemed to have love for
introduced her
all
with
her
the
children,
kittens.
regardless of species.
Okay, that
Giddy
even
up,
makes more
these
sense.
teens in Finland may not have a lot of horsepower, but they do seem to have a lot of willpower to believe that they're horses. It's the annual Hobby Horse Championship, where people acting like horses compete in equestrian events. The competition showcases traditional equestrian
There you
events
go,
like
Seth.
show jumping. No horses required. The sport seems to be growing. In 2019, over 2,000
kidding me?
spectators lined up to watch this
You
tradition
can't make this shit
compete
up.
in
This is
equestrian
some retardation at its finest.
Hey, you was just talking about it. I mean,
Yes.
drop dead gorgeous.
Yes.
events. The competition showcases traditional equestrian.
Wow. You gotta be kidding me. That this is, and there's people watching this.
It's crap. It's people in the... You see them
events
people?
like
Are there any colors out there?
show jumping.
Absolutely not.
No horses required. The sport
Hey,
seems to
if
be
there
growing.
are any, and they're the ones charging at the door. That's it. That's all.
In 2019, over 2,000 spectators lined up to watch the championship.
2,000
And
spectators.
Finland reportedly has
Yeah.
over 10,000 hobby horse competitors. The highlight of
Look.
last year's competition,
Wow, everybody
a high
clapping. Wow.
jump of over 4 feet. Last but not least, in 2016, we met a woman in Norway who believed she was a cat
She identifies as a cat.
trapped in a
I
human's
mean,
body.
shit. Hey, all these humans are doing, saying that they're men, women, white,
Yeah.
black. I mean,
Yeah.
come on. I mean, she identifies with what she identifies.
Yeah.
And it's all delusion.
We knew it
and
was coming.
fantasy.
All covered on this show.
Ja. Har løpt veldig ofte etter dyr som viser seg I skygger og sånt.
The woman named Nano shared her unique perspective on a
Look at
Norwegian
this.
YouTube channel.
Jeg Nano, 20 år.
They'd lock R. Kelly up if he pissed on her.
Jeg har vært katt hele livet. Jeg fant ut at jeg var katt når jeg var 16 år, da leger og psykologer fant ut hva som var med meg.
Should he said he identified as Pete?
She, as a dog, she
just pee. I mean, you know.
Was she hissing, walking around with a tail?
Det en hund der sånn. Du født sånn? Ja, jeg født sånn. Født I feil art.
She was born like
oh,
that. So
damn.
She was born that way.
It sounded like I'm sorry, but it sounded like, yeah, I fucked some.
Nano said she planned
language, but it sounded like that's what she said.
Live as a cat for the rest of her life. This
Jeg Nano, 20 år.
On a Norwegian YouTube channel.
Jeg Nano, 20 år. Jeg har vært katt hele livet. Jeg fant ut at jeg var katt når jeg var 16 år, da leger og psykologer fant ut hva som var med meg. Hva skjedde nå? Det en hund der sånn. Du født sånn? Ja, jeg født sånn.
Oh, yeah.
Født I feil art. Født I feil art. Sånn. Du født sånn? Ja, jeg født sånn. Født I feil art.
I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up.
Hva skjedde nå? Det en hund der sånn. Du født sånn? Ja, jeg født sånn. Født I feil art. Født I feil art.
Nano said she planned to live as a cat for the rest of her life. This,
you know, years ago, people like that would have just been thrown in an insane asylum, and that would have been the end of that. And you cut out a piece of their brain, gave them some drugs.
No, until Reagan got rid of all of that and just set you free on the street.
Tricky Reagan.
Yeah.
Tricky Reagan.
The one that, the racist of the racists. Nancy, damn, how long am I going to be in this role? Do I can continue to play the president?
To test how intelligent octopuses are, an octopus was put into a jar and the lid was closed to see if the octopus would be able to come out by opening the lid. Then in actual the octopus came out by opening the lid. But well, here the octopus.
Okay. There are some beings that I don't really consider animals, to say the least, and human is, you know, the sovereign beings that are not necessarily animals. There's a separation. And I still believe that the animals are more on point, though. But
well, and we did a whole show on octopi.
Oh, yeah, those people, these things, these beings. I said people, but these beings are.
They might be alien in nature.
We all are.
Test how intelligent octopuses are. An octopus was put into a jar and the lid was closed to see if the octopus would be able to come out by opening the lid. Then in actual the octopus came out by opening the lid. But well, here the octopus had to save his life, that's why he opened the lid. So another experiment was done where the octopus was put out and a crab was sealed in a jar. This time it was to be seen whether the octopus would try to eat the crab or not. And guess what? This time too the octopus opened the lid and ate the crab. Even octopuses are so intelligent that when they are put in a strange maze, they still find the exit door and get out safely.
They're like all brain. I'm confident they're smarter than people. There's no doubt in my mind that the octopi are smarter than people.
I don't know about smarter, but dealing with, I guess if we're gonna look at a definition of smarter, then
right. It just depends on what your definition is. I mean, yeah. Who's to say they couldn't have invented a car, but maybe they knew it was going to destroy them. Who's to say they couldn't have invented a submarine to move around in, but they knew it was a waste of time? That's all I'm saying.
Well, their being doesn't even need for any of that to occur.
Yeah. Ours didn't either.
Right. And that's why it's smarter.
It could be. Correct. That's my contention here.
Yeah, I pushed back and then agreed. So
I got a feeling they're looking at us like even you mentioned the great apes. They're looking at us with some sort of pity. To your point, we eat when we're not hungry. We stay up working, and when we're tired.
no, we're programmed,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
not the natural
Order.
orientation or programming of our body and spirit. We're programmed by these other beings.
Are they from here?
No,
Another dimension?
I'm not sure, and I'm not sure if they not from here because this is a
They could be
simulation.
terrestrial. Yeah. There's a lot of shit going on in that Mariana Trench nobody ever talks about.
It's a simulation for me, so then it's hard for me to say who was put in this, who was programmed first.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Why are octopi so intelligent?
Their intelligence is a result of their large brains, which contain about 180 million neurons, and their distributed nervous system, which allows each arm to control itself to a certain extent.
Yeah, like each arm has an independent brain.
Okay.
You imagine that, how they evolved? Imagine if your arm got chopped off. We're like, oh my God, we need a fake arm, and the other arm gets buried. I don't know what they do with the other arm.
No. Well, they eat it or whatever they do, but it grows back. Don't you know we used to do that?
Yeah, theirs grows back. Correct.
We used to do that.
And the other arm becomes an independent, doesn't it? The other arm lives.
Well, it got ate or whatever. It got separated. If it got separated, it does not
regenerate into a new
whole,
octopus?
No, it doesn't form a whole new octopus.
So it's not like the worm.
A worm, depending on where it comes another worm. No, it grows from there. So it technically doesn't become a different worm.
Don't both pieces go off in worm?
It's still the same. It's a clone. It's the same.
That's crazy.
And
I see what you're saying.
We used to do that. Like, we have more than one brain center. They don't like to talk about that.
Yeah, there's one in the gut.
And it's more than just that, too. But they don't talk about that. They've programmed us from not being able to regenerate. How is the master species not able to achieve what lesser species can? If we're the master species, so then there's that.
And if we were created last, then we would be behind in the evolutionary scale.
Would we, or would we entail everything? That's a question.
That's possible too.
That's a question.
Yeah.
What? I'm more prone to think that we've been programmed to digress as opposed to staying where we was to progress, especially because I feel like this is a simulation and it is cyclical, and we are almost as bad as it gets. My personal opinion, not.
Yeah. How animals are more present and conscious than people. Y'all smash that like button. How do animals show consciousness without using human language, in your opinion?
They don't have to. I'm an empath, so I feel the animals. I feel my animals. You know what I mean? And I know they know. They're like, they want to do what they want to do at times, but only when you're in that mood. Like, if you got something going on, I don't know that they know what it is you got going on, but they know that you ain't you, and they are trying to work with you. They're trying to ease that. They're trying to get
Help in any way possible.
And get what they want.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah, they definitely sync up with the human and vice versa.
Yeah.
Through patterns, consistent behaviors, emotional responses, memory, problem solving, relationship building, a horse remembering a rider's fear, a dog comforting someone crying, or a bird, cheep, cheep, choo, choo, cheep, cheep, choo,
No
or a
experience
bird
with birds.
returning to the same human year after year. These are conscious acts rooted in awareness and choice.
Facts. And I'm gonna step on a limb and have to say that maybe some of this is being reborn in a different form. It just seems like it.
Yeah, I mean, the Buddhists have been saying that for thousands of years.
Yeah. And not just them, the Christians too.
Yep.
But we just stuck in Christianity and what we've been told and how we've been trained and
dogma. There's a word. All right. CBS Boston. New study finds that dogmas are smarter than originally thought.
Study shows dogs are even smarter than we thought.
They can pick up on what we're thinking, even we're not saying a word. CBS's Michael George.
Now, Emerge said that.
I mean,
introduces us.
Hold on. You said that far before Emerge did, but he said it on the Self Luv Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
us to some.
We all know that if you had dogs.
Yeah. Well, they didn't know. These two sitting here.
They can't. They don't have that connection.
Smart puppies in New York.
And they should, because they in their DNA.
Jamie Tan says her 1-year-old rescue dog, Molly, is one smart puppy.
Molly is exceptionally intelligent. She picks up on everything and she doesn't forget.
And
Asians strike me as strange. They don't have any ghost stories. You never hear them talking about they've seen UFOs. They don't believe in God or any creator. You talk about something not being human, or as we call it.
We don't know all these people, and we have mainly propaganda from the end that we hear about them.
No, I'm talking about my observations and my conversations with them. I ask people questions. I'm very inquisitive, and I haven't come across one that's had any UFO story that's ever had any phantom. Even if you go on the internet, you don't see any Asian out there saying, hey, I saw this, I saw that. You just don't. That's all I'm saying. And the China, it's illegal for them to believe in anybody but the emperor. Now, there's some quote unquote Christians there underground. There's some religious factions in China, but that's punishable by jail, like a long ass time. I think like over 20 years is what one of the Chinamen told me. But they're interested in me. That's all I'm saying. Like, they can't drive, typically. And you never hear them say, God bless you. Have you ever had one of them tell you that? I mean, some, maybe they've assimilated. Maybe they married a brother, you know.
Let me tell you something. I have not really had any experience with anybody from Chinatown. You understand what I'm saying? They don't look at me where there will be much interface besides payment for service. As far as food or what have you.
Yeah, but you studied
and
engineering.
even
You
Holy
had
Toy.
you had
Even Holy Toy.
opportunity to talk to him when you were down there. Oh yeah, whole toy. Yeah, no sweet and sour, no sweet and sour. I charge you. Okay, charge me.
Yeah. Like,
I need to be angry as hell.
Sometimes it seems
you here in my neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
Do you know they sold that building? They moved to the building where the Kenny's Ribs was.
Did they?
Holy Toy, yep.
All the Kenny's for ribs and pizzas out of business?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there is anymore. But that one definitely it was gone a long time.
Yeah.
It's like Molly knows what her owner is thinking.
She's very emotionally intelligent.
She picks up on your mood.
Yes, exactly.
Researchers at Duke University tested the intelligence of puppies in what may be one of the most adorable studies ever conducted.
In this test, we are measuring inhibitory control.
The puppies had to find treats using only nonverbal clues.
Puppy, look. Okay.
The dog be looking at their ass, man.
Like, are you retarded?
Scientists found, according to researcher Hannah Solomon,
Motherfucker,
like, are you serious? Right.
Put it in the lock thing, and I can't even smell it.
I smelled it though before you put it in there.
Yeah, so I'm just over it, but now I can't smell it. So what do you expect me to do, you retarded?
This girl right here looks like she don't even have legs.
Both of them, the other way, it looked like they didn't have no arms, but it's about where they got them behind themselves.
Yeah, freaking the dog out.
4 months old, puppies can understand us. In fact, they're watching us closely. There's even evidence dogs evolved to better socialize with humans.
They are really tuned into our communication and they're prepared to look to us
Are
for
these
information.
people stupid?
I think they're stupid because it takes Duke to do a study, and dog trainers and people have been saying this for years. A guy with a cigarette in the side of his mouth down in Mississippi has been saying this for 200 years.
I'm in the wrong profession because I just need to collect a check on some obvious shit and say, hey, this is not obvious, but I want to show you how the puppies can be interjected into the situation where they have the promulgation to make it happen.
You could be a dog consultant for the ultra rich. Yeah, your dog understands so much more than you're giving it credit for. Let me show you.
So much.
You can hide a treat in the shoe. Watch this.
See, I told you.
Put your hands behind your back.
And they're trying to communicate with us, too.
We tested how
they're trying to communicate with us, too. It takes a study to show that these animals are because they don't think animals are conscious.
A domesticated animal.
Yeah.
Not just an animal.
Ain't they ever seen Lassie? Lassie was trying to communicate with people.
Lassie talked.
Lassie, what's wrong, boy?
He's over there firing up.
Is there something going on?
What happened? He raped the lady?
Is he over at the firehouse? Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Tribal be talking. I'd be like, sit. Tribal be like,
they look to humans and make eye contact to maybe make a connection or ask for help.
For a lot of dog owners, this is no surprise.
There you go, no surprise.
Do you feel like Pedro understands you?
I think he does. You know, he's saying
now the colors.
I think he does.
Yeah, but the colors have intuition.
Does, you know, and very high learning curve.
And if you're wondering what you can do to encourage your dog's intelligence, the message is simple.
You're enough for your dog. Giving them a nice, loving home is going to help them develop really well, and that your dog is looking to you for information.
Maybe our connection with man's best friend was just meant to be. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
And we're not surprised by that, right?
You're
I mean,
right,
dogs read us well.
Well, my point is, what if they're not getting smarter, but we're getting dumber?
That's entirely possible.
Like that?
Thought about that one, but maybe
especially for that demographic. Not us. For that demographic, definitely getting dumber.
Yeah, they're definitely programming them to be dumber. All right, we got one more and then we get back to it. This one's women unwittingly take photos holding deadly octopi. Now, do you think that these are colored women?
I would think not, but because you made a statement about it, it probably is.
All right, we'll see. Go with your intuition. Go with your gut.
Baby octopus she was handling, and she put a video of it on TikTok. And only then did she find out that that's a cute little baby octopus she was handling, and she put a video of it on TikTok. And only then did she find out that that cute critter is one of the most deadly animals in the ocean. One bite, and you could be dead in minutes.
Wow. How adorable. What a cute little guy.
I saw it in the water, and I thought, my initial reaction was to just pick it up.
And then my initial reaction was to mess with it. Like you said, so if they be tinkering, you know what I mean?
Dubbies.
Yeah, just pick it up.
You find out that little tiny creature could have killed you and over 20 people.
Talk about a shocker.
Kaylin Phillips had no idea the creature from the sea she and her friends were passing around on a beach in Bali is one of the deadliest on the planet.
Let's eat it.
No, don't say that.
He's splashing water on it, talking about let's eat it.
I posted the picture on my Instagram story. And
That thing looks poisonous. I'm sorry.
It definitely does not look like anything I would be handling.
No.
It would have been swimming there, and I'd been like, oh, okay, it's swimming. Let me move away.
Yeah. You look at it.
I'm not picking up shit up out the water.
But
baby.
that looks like sores, canker sores, and it looks like something you see when you're on acid.
I got a couple comments like, hey, do you know that this is the blue ring octopus? Right over my head. No idea.
She found out it was, in fact, a blue-ringed octopus with enough poison to kill more than 20 people.
Wow.
You've just held this creature that not just could have killed all three of you, but apparently if there were 26 of us, we all would have been gone.
She got away with murder, so to speak, right? She's very lucky that nothing happened to her. These tiny little golf ball sized octopus pack a heck of a punch. In fact, some studies say that it's 1,000 times more potent than cyanide, their venom.
Kaylin, who lives in Virginia, says she was panicked because you can't feel their bite, so she wouldn't have known she'd been poisoned until it was too late.
If you're bitten, there's no...
Wow, you can't even feel the venom, so...
Yeah, I mean...
you don't feel the sting or nothing.
The bite or nothing, you just dead.
That's crazy.
So that was just a beautiful encounter. That being decided not to kill her.
What an evolutionary development that is.
I mean, it could decide not to kill you.
Well, of course, it's brilliant, it's smart, but I'm saying
Yes.
that to be able to sting you and poison you and you don't even know. Usually you want to feel it and so that they can, throw you back in the water, get away from you, but this is just odorless, pain-free death.
And deciding, not even my slime kills you. I have to decide to poison you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to put my venom in you like a snake or a spider or anything else.
Yeah.
Immediate sign until you basically drop dead. They have a neurotoxic venom that will paralyze you, and essentially what it does is it shuts down your lungs from breathing.
Kaylin says her near-death experience taught her a lesson.
What lesson did it teach you?
Just don't pick up everything you see.
Wow. Wow.
In a foreign country.
Oh, wait a minute. How old were you when you learned that lesson? How did you learn that lesson?
I was in Theta.
Yeah, and tell me how you learned that lesson.
I can't recall, but I learned it in Theta.
I learned it in Theta as well, and it was very emphatically emphasized when I was in the country that you don't touch what you don't know what it is.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. But to your point, that shows you the intelligence of that octopus. He didn't feel threatened by them, and therefore it didn't kill him. And they better be thanking their ancestors or whatever
And it wasn't
creator they.
and it wasn't automatic. Because there's some entities that their slime, you touch it and it's poisonous and it's going to infect you. Like this one can decide, and those are some.
But those usually decide. All the beings that can decide to sting you, if you pick them up and play with them, they decide and they sting you. You can't go out there and pick up a poisonous snake and think it's just, oh, I didn't even know it was poisonous, and play with it. No,
it's not gonna. It's gonna bite your ass.
Yeah, it's gonna decide.
A scorpion is gonna bite you.
That's the only protection they got. A wild dog, it's gonna be, maybe not a puppy. Maybe not a puppy wild dog though.
No, it depends how you find it.
And how you treat it. But again, this is what we've been talking about though. They go by frequency. So maybe the animal was just cool with their resonance and decided there's no danger here, which is mind blowing.
Yeah, and puppies that's abandoned and shit like that, they're desperate.
Correct.
They accept
the risk.
Help.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. It's either accept it or not. And
or die anyway. Yeah, greed. Hunger outweighs fear.
Yeah. So if you're gonna take care of me and help me, then shit, we're gonna be loyal. We're gonna grow with you.
Till I get big and accidentally bite your jugular.
That's how domestication came about, actually. And at least in my summation of the simulation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's still happening. They're saying the raccoon is becoming domesticated.
All the time.
The skunks are now starting to come around more. Even the coyotes. But it's going to take some time.
A lot of time.
Yeah, they did. I saw a study. They said the coyotes are starting because they're interacting more with us. You know, we're taking over their lands.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know.
And if we're not just killing them, do you know what I mean? After a while, they have less reason to fear us.
I'm just saying, like they say, the simulation games that we have created are becoming self-aware. So it only makes sense that anything we interact with has to become more self-aware. As long as this so-called simulation is evolving or devolving, however it's going, because you know it's cyclical, so it's either devolving or evolving.
What do animals teach humans about connection, if anything?
Pure love, pure frequency, no alter, no deprivation,
judgment,
how to be in the moment and not look at yesterday or today.
No agenda.
At right now, yeah.
Well, I guess they can have an agenda to get treats or to eat, but that's not really an agenda, is it? Like, because they say the happy dogs, the nicer dogs, have been genetically bred, the ones that like humans, and then it becomes. So are they just being cute like that? Like the cute cats are being bred more. You think that's just they're using us for food and protection?
Yeah, as much as we used to use them. Domesticated animals are.
We still use them. Your dogs Lucky offered you protection. You know, and even your smaller dogs offered you protection. They alerted
Yeah,
you.
certain degree.
Yeah, kept you aware. You know, there's
That
sometimes when you know.
and wasn't there true. It was um the energy, the frequency.
Right, the healing frequencies.
Yeah, because we're in a day and age and state of time where humans feel above everything and don't even feel the necessity of the animals warning and things of that nature. At least
Oh
in
yeah,
my
we're staring at our phones. We're not even paying attention.
at least my summation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But you know, cats are still keeping rodents away, which carry disease and you know mites and other you know fleas and stuff like that. They keep certain you know scorpions like you know I'm in L.A. so
yeah,
you can have poisonous spiders. Cats don't have no
yeah.
problems with those either.
No, they have problems with nothing. They have some of the fastest reaction
Hmm.
time period, so they
And
could
they can smell them, and they ain't
walk
nothing.
up walk up
Yeah.
to that motherfucker like
Hmm.
you bust a move and they say
Right, man.
smack your ass.
They was putting their nose right at Muhammad Ali used to do that.
Just smack down. Like, I mean, get all up on you. Like, oh, you want to bust a move? Watch this. I move, you bust a move. I smack the shit out you before you make the move.
Without my claws the first time, just as a warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ain't trying to hurt you. That
No,
just
it's a
smack you
game. Yeah.
just to let you know, like, fool.
Yeah, we having fun out here. All right. Why do animals what do animals teach humans about connection? Animals model connection without performance. They don't need titles, explanations, or curated identities. They connect through presence, trust, and shared space. They remind people that connection is less about talking and more about attuning and being. To your point about being present.
Yeah. That's why people fuck me up because they can't. They don't feel me. They don't understand.
All right. Primates.
When they were at the zoo, this chimp came up to the glass and started pointing at her bag. When she tried to figure out what he...
Now you can't tell me this chimp is dumb. This chimp is getting this human chimp to do whatever it wants just by some finger pointing.
He was wanting, he kept telling...
Watch this. It's amazing.
To the glass and started pointing at her bag. When she tried to figure out what he was wanting, he kept telling her to open it, wanting to see what was inside. When she finally showed him, she pulled out...
How did he know that was inside the bag? How did he know?
Some food that she had in it, and then he was interested. Immediately walking over to this fence, trying to tell her to go around and pass it to him through it. When they weren't listening, he'd point at them again and then to the fence. But when he realized they weren't able to, he tried to figure out another way he could get it. So he grabbed a stick, and then climbed up to the top, feeding the stick through the top of the cage, seeing if it could feed over to them. An incredibly smart animal trying to solve problems just like we do.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I find that fascinating.
I mean, yeah, it's amazing. But if we agree with other groups of understanding that not people, but you can be born again as something else, then it really fucking makes sense. Because it's some animals, and it ain't all of them. You don't experience this with every individual animal, but there's some fucking animals that I'm like, what the fuck?
Even by their expressions, their mannerisms.
Try. That was our dude, bro. That was our bro. That
Really?
he lived 17.
Had his little underbite. Boy, tries to pull him for me. I used to ride around in a bucket with Try in the car, come out of Leon's. Car surrounded by females.
Try would look at you sideways too. Like,
Try was a chick magnet. Oh yeah, he'll give you attitude. Yeah, he'll give you attitude. But he knew how to tell you when it was time for a walk, though.
Shit. Yeah. And Try was good. He didn't shit in the house or piss or nothing. He let you know.
He was a runner, though. For the first year or two of his life, he was a runner.
Oh, my God, 3.
Remember that? Try was a runner. And then he just stopped all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. And he thought it was a game. You would run up on him and try to get him, and he'd run away.
That's what he realized, that it was not fun for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going through with Tribal.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Try was a runner.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Maybe some of these animals have been here before. All right, we got one last one. Let's see. Animals who mourn their humans.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I've seen this.
Yeah.
My grandparents passed away. It's sad, bro. Let's see. We can't. Where's the volume? No. All right, we're not getting any volume here, Jim.
Well, you got to hit it on the
hit it on the what?
When you go into the video, because I do it sometimes too. You got to put.
Yeah, I did that.
Optimized video. It ain't no audio. Well, shit.
It's gotta be right.
Optimized for video.
Inside Edition always have audio.
Yeah, so some ain't right.
Some ain't right. See if you could. Let me see. Let me try. Optimized video for sharing. All right.
She wouldn't leave her late owner's gravesite.
That's what be fucked up when you be like, I don't hear it. I be like, oh.
So I guess I'll just start hitting both buttons now going forward.
All you got to do is hit the optimizer. It turns both of them on.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I usually just hit the one for the volume. You know.
Yeah.
They're humans.
Come on, DT, let's go.
It looks as if DT wasn't ready to leave.
Come on, let's go.
DT, you have to leave the cemetery. Come on.
She went right back to the grave to lie down.
Oh my God. Oh, it's making me cry.
That's sad.
DT, come on, DT. It broke my heart, you know.
She wouldn't leave her late owner's gravesite. In 2018, Teresa and Mike Marini took in DT after Teresa's mother passed away.
DT and my mother were inseparable. Wherever my mother went, DT followed.
They even snuck DT into the New York hospital where her mother battled congestive heart failure.
You shouldn't have to sneak the dog in there.
No, I mean, now you don't. You got service dogs, and you make that happen.
Emotional support.
Yeah.
Every pet is emotional support.
Yeah, and you ain't, that's all you got to do. If you want to know the truth, is just slap one of them signs on it and bring them in and fuck them. Fuck those people.
Yeah. Now, so many people been sued, you can just tell them it's emotional support.
Afterward, when Teresa visited her mother's grave, she made sure to take DT with her.
There you go.
And every time DT ran past other graves, went to her late owners, and refused to leave.
How does he know? Because he's been there before. He's marked the territory with his piss.
No.
Is this all physical?
No, it is partially physical. It knows the frequency of that vehicle. And
the remains. Elephants, you're right. Elephants do it too, Self. They'll come back to a spot where they buried one of their loved ones. They come back every year and they sniff it and push the bones around and
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because dogs love bones.
Yeah.
Should they give the dog one of the bones?
They wouldn't treat it the same.
I'd give the dog one of the bones. Maybe he could bury it in the backyard or something. I'm sure our ancestors used to do stuff like that. No?
Not sure.
Yeah, not sure.
Is my mother's spirit still here? I don't know.
No, your mother's spirit is not there. Do you want your mother's...
hovering around. I mean,
it could dip in maybe when they pop up, but
it's a simulation, so they could be paying attention to it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't feel too happy about my mother's spirit being still in the cemetery all the damn time. She likes the thought of it. Look at her smiling.
And every time DT ran past...
Hold on. I'm sorry, man. Did you just... I'm offended.
What happened?
You mentioned your mother with that? I am...
Past other graves, went to her late owners,
I'm sorry.
and refused to leave.
Oh,
my mother's spirit
Look.
Still here?
Look at them. I don't... No way. Oh my God, I'm so offended.
This looks like a Stephen King movie. They standing in a cemetery.
I'm so offended.
It does bring me comfort to be here. And I
Look
think
at
it
him standing guard.
brings her comfort too.
Cleveland Sheriff Dan McClelland worked side by side with his crime-fighting partner Midge for 16 years.
And she just happens to be the world's smallest certified police dog, happens to hold the Guinness World's Record for that.
She was with him 24/7. She was with him all day long at work.
In 2021, the sheriff battled inoperable brain cancer.
Wow.
Midge was at his side every day until he passed away.
Yeah.
Just 6 hours after Dan passed, Midge died of what they think was a broken heart.
Wow. Equated to the couple that's been married for 70 years and then pass away within
6 hours, Self.
Jeez. Yeah.
Hours of one another.
Dan's son,
that's loyalty.
That was only there to support him in that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that
served his purpose, huh?
That's why that being was there. Period.
Spoke at the memorial service.
Sheriff Dan, other than Midge's handler, that's what most of you knew Dan McClellan as.
Dan and Midge were later buried together. In 2016, German Shepherd Jax wasn't himself after his best friend and owner, 21-year-old Abraham Martinez, was killed in a car accident.
Wow.
Abraham's sister Alexandra says Jax moped around and lost his appetite after her brother's passing.
Wow.
When the family saw Jax lying down depressed in front of Abraham's memorial, it made them realize that they weren't the only ones heartbroken. Abraham and Jax were attached from the moment he joined the family, would sleep together and were always by each other's side. In 2016, this cute kitten loved her owner so much she couldn't bear to leave her side even after she died.
Wow.
Curled up over the headstone, the heartbroken cat never left her mother's grave. This man tried to adopt the feline to give it a better life, but she slept at the plot and refused to leave. In 2017, a horse gave a touching farewell to its owner before he was laid to rest.
Hey, they say these horses are super spiritual beings.
I'm just saying you can't tell me that this is not consciousness and reborn, for lack of a better term. I can't reincarnation, man.
Lima died in a traffic accident in Brazil at the age of 34. His brother knew his best friend, a horse named Sereno, should attend the funeral. When the vehicle carrying the casket pulled up to mourners, Sereno sensed Lima was in there.
Wow.
He smelled around the coffin and then laid his head on it.
Wow.
He also whimpered while walking to the cemetery.
Wow.
The horse's emotions were felt by everyone in the crowd and moved many to tears. Not only did Karl
One thing
Lagerfeld...
I know about that, it's not AI. It's not AI. It happened.
Feld's designs make headlines around the world, so did his feline friend Chopette. She was left to the fashion designer by a French model, and Lagerfeld once said that Chopette changed his life, made him a better person, and made him less selfish. Like any
The cat made him a better person.
Yes.
fashionista,
He's a piece of shit. Otherwise, yeah, he know it. He knows it.
Yeah. Damn, cat.
Chastise his ass.
You okay, Spur?
Your cat making you a better person.
Yeah, she Squirt missed her jump, came up short.
Cat was very popular on social media. She was one of the richest cats in the world, valued at around $4 million, according to a 2015
cat's worth $4 million, Self.
Yeah.
interview in The Cut. Choupette had two
Well, it was
maids.
3 million euro.
Oh, okay, 4 million.
And there was even a book about her titled Choupette, The Private Life of a High-Flying Fashion Cat. In 2019, after Karl Lagerfeld died, the cat coped with the loss the best she could. For Inside Edition Digital.
Right. Yeah.
Did they kill the cat? What happened with the cat?
Somebody probably killed it so they can get the rest of that money.
Yeah, I mean,
Somebody in the family.
Well, after he passed, the cat was so devastated. It faded away. It wouldn't eat, and it wouldn't do anything. And then it took this cyanide. So, yeah.
Well, if he was smart, that money would have went into like a fund for the cat. I mean, like a fund to help wayward cats.
He wasn't smart. He left all the money to the cat.
Well, that wasn't all his money. He was worth more than $4 million.
No. All that money.
Yeah.
Not all his money.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So.
All right. We got no more videos. We got one more question. I want to, of course you're doing this. Of course. But, all right.
I just want to point out that, like, I grew up in summers on the farm and not really aware, even though I had a dog that was very confrontational. So, whatever. All that said, you pointed out to me on a high level that these animals are conscious and not just what we were told. Just wanted to point that out for the people.
I wanted to point this out of Draymond Green. This would have got you thrown in the slow classes at the William H. Ray School.
Almost everything he's done, we had you in the slow cat classes because he's slow.
Yeah. Look at that, Self. That's how they used to sit in the class.
Debo.
Trying to process.
He Debo.
Big ups to Draymond.
No,
yeah,
ups to Draymond.
Yeah, ups. Yeah, he's
Debo. Thinks very highly of himself, more highly than I think he should, but
yeah.
Not necessarily. Everybody should think highly of themselves.
So you just mentioned the consciousness. Why is it important? Or why should it? Well, okay. We'll assume they're conscious. Why is it important to recognize animals as conscious beings? Why do you think this matters in the large scope of things?
Historically, they have approached our people, the American Indian specifically, as not being this. So the treatment is justified. And even now, the treatment is justified. How they tell us that we are eating all this meat and things of that nature. Now, I've learned to question that because I don't think there's enough animals. But the treatment of animals has been deplorable. The way
it has.
The way they
genocide. It's been genocide.
It's been worse. I'm not even. I don't even know the word to call it, because I mean genocide is the end of all. But this is an ongoing process that is. They're telling us I don't believe in that. I think there are 3D printing the meat or whatever. They're doing some shit like from Star Trek or something to
No, they're slaughtering animals.
that many. I don't think there's enough
Yeah,
for
they're slaughtering them. We're not
what's
gonna
going
we're not
on.
gonna give ourselves a panacea that they're 3D printing the meat just so that we can feel good
No,
about
no, no.
eating
They're
the meat.
still slaughtering. They still have all this slaughter going on, but I don't think it's enough to all this fast food, all of these stores, all of that.
Well, I can agree with that. I think some of the
I
meat.
yeah, I know that they are slaughtering. I mean, I'm not trying to get
Yeah,
away from that, and I'm not
yeah,
because that's a whole process, and it's a slaughter thing, and it's a whole Zionist ritual.
yeah, exactly.
Right. And, I'm not trying to take away from that, but I'm saying that it's not enough to provide all of this that's going on,
Hmm.
which makes it worse.
Yeah,
I don't know what 3D printing food is.
yeah. Um, yeah. So I think, yeah, to your point, I think I agree with your point. I think you're making here. Um, if they liken certain people to animals or savages, then they're able to do atrocious things. And if you just get rid of that and say, well, all beings are um, deserving of these rights, all beings are deserve to have freedoms and deserve to just not be slaughtered. The whole survival of the fittest thing. Brother Wordsmith mentions uh, Indians and how they would just use, they wouldn't chop down a tree. The tree would fall or it would be old and it would die, and then they would use it. If an animal died, they would use every part of that animal.
If they hunted it,
Yeah,
every part they
every
would.
part.
Yeah.
But even before the hunting though, you look at old pictures. You'd be walking and you had a wild animal laying right next to you. It didn't feel afraid. It wasn't attacking you. You had hawks and birds on your shoulder. Like, there was a time, I believe, before we started slaughtering and eating the blood, drinking the blood of animals, our brothers and sisters. It was almost like the Flintstones, Brother Wordsmith, meaning we were all living here together, using the animals for our benefit. It didn't involve killing. You know what I mean? And they were using us for their benefit that didn't involve killing. The only reason they don't kill us now is because we don't taste good. Allegedly.
Yeah, I do think that it was a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
And I think it involves hunting. I do think it involves some killing, and it was symbiotic between, and that's how domestication came into play.
I think there was a time that we didn't eat animals. If you look at how our bodies
It's
constructed.
100%.
Correct.
For a very long time.
Correct.
Yes, I agree.
I
think there still was a symbiotic
relationship.
Oh yeah,
100%.
And I think there were some other beings introduced.
What do you think came first, the eating of animals or the cannibalism?
Eating of animals.
Yep. I agree with that 100%. So, because it shifts the relationship from ownership to partnership, if we recognize these animals as our partners on this planet or in this realm, when we acknowledge their awareness, we treat them with respect, empathy, and also curiosity. It also expands our understanding of intelligence beyond logic into emotional, sensory, and intuitive realms. Me and DX be having these conversations. He likes to discount emotion.
Man, That's one of the most emotional beings that I've encountered.
I agree. He's not even on it. Yep.
So,
Yep.
and that's why he tries to
Discount it.
act like it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. With some of the things that we saw happen, yes, it had to be coming from emotion, because if it wasn't, then I don't know where it's coming from.
Even now, his his opposition to emotion
True.
is
And emotion.
obvious.
True. True. All right. We didn't do
He's never been able to hide though from you and I.
No.
That's that.
So we did a poll that we didn't do a pregame poll, but you guys a warm-up poll. I just put the link in the chat, and the poll was: are animals conscious? Are animals conscious? Your options were yes, no, what's consciousness? Because that still hasn't really been defined, but I think it's a feeling. And unsure, rubbing my bum on the fence. 0% are rubbing their bum on the fence. 0% ask what's consciousness. 17% believe that animals are not conscious. And 83% believe that animals are conscious. Where are you on that, Self?
Well, I know they're conscious, and I know those other people are Christians.
I wouldn't say that. Are you telling me you think all Christians don't believe animals are conscious?
No, I think those 17% that listen to our show and who are involved in our whole thing.
Yeah. All
specific.
Right. Yeah.
Very specific crowd.
Shots fired. Shots fired at Christianity.
No, those Christians, not Christianity.
Yeah. I don't claim Christian anymore, although that's how I was raised. How are
me either?
How animals are more present and conscious than people? Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. All right. The views expressed in today's pod are those of the host and guests and are not necessarily reflective of any affiliates or TATN. TATN. All right. Animals. Remind us that awareness ain't something we choose. It's something we return to. Their presence shows us what it looks like to live without the constant noise of fear, ego, or distraction. When they interact with us, they're not performing or pretending. They're responding to the genuine truth of the moment, the truth of energy, and the truth of who we are beneath everything we try to manage or hide, beneath the masks. Let this be the takeaway. Animals ain't just companions in our world. They are teachers in it. They model presence, honesty, and connection in ways we're still learning to practice. And if we slow down long enough to notice, we'll realize they've been inviting us into that deeper consciousness all along. Stay curious, stay informed, stay aware, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay true to self. Also, love yourself and others around you deeply. Remember, ask not what our culture can do for you, but what you can do for our culture. Silence is violence, and continue questioning everything. The Self Love Show in Kansas. Toto, peer down the rabbit hole and do your own research, but use caution and discernment, because sometimes when you stare into the abyss, the abyss stares right back into you. Peace, self-love, honor, and respect. Once again, Kepi, happy Capiversary to Capiship Lords of Armageddon, my purse, my brother Wordsmith, and my AD is off that line. And
this ain't 666.
Those who know. Big Ups Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral
And
Echo.
it actually is, but
Yeah, well, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. The swastika ain't a swastika. You know what I mean? Symbols get reinterpreted and reused.
Yeah.
You know, depends on the meaning behind it. You know, the pitchfork, the snake means different things to different people. You know, Big Ups Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes. That link is in the chat. Make sure you pull up, pop out, and enjoy a great festival around great people. You know, it's a glamping festival, and you got to be there to feel it. And one thing about it, we've been talking about being present. You have no choice but to be present when you get out there.
It's, unavoidable because it's going on.
Yeah.
It's going up, it's going down, it's going all around in every direction. And it is amazing. I promise.
We honor house music and we honor the ancestors. How can you go wrong with that?
We honor ourselves, our spirits. We honor the Creator.
100%. Tay Mills Aesthetics. You need an esthetician, you're in LA, www.taymilzaesthetics.com. You need something printed on some clothing, reach out to Bella B at designs365@gmail.com. All these links are in the chat. And big ups to Gym Recovery. You need to get your whip towed in the Chicago area, reach out to Gym Recovery.
Have we developed the Zoom calls for Tasia?
Oh, yeah. No, we haven't developed that. I forgot to mention it to her.
Yeah, we got
consultations.
that. Yes. Because that's going to be huge because she's amazing. If you don't know, you better act like you know because Wordsmith told you so.
Facts. Flesh. And then we'll let you know what we got lined up for April 16th on the Self Luv Show. And then on Sunday, we cover Spolly Tricks. That's where anybody could pull up. It's always an open panel. The link will be in the chat. That's where we discuss your fusion of sports and Spolly Trick and Poly Tricks, which is Spolly Tricks.
Man, and it's amazing because, we can't even, we have guests and it's their show and we can't even Spolly Trick with them.
Yeah, and if you do pull up, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece.
You can get left all wet.
Facts.
Leaking like Lincoln.
And then, Brother Wordsmith, you got a show coming up, right?
Yes, sir. Saturday, the 11th, at the new casino in my old backyard, Homewood, Midland South. 8 to 12. Fabian Soul launching his radio station. He's been a promoter for us for a minute, and I'm going to have a bunch of fun. Me and Eddie Sevo going to do the damn thing.
No doubt. Y'all support. The weather has broken. Summertime show. And this brings me. Hold on. That's not the one I wanted. And this brings me to my personal favorite part of the whole shebang. And that's Wordsmiths. Wait a minute. I'm doing this wrong though. I should be able to see you. And that brings me to my personal favorite part of the whole shebang. And that's Wordsmith's final words out there, out there, out there, out there.
Man, it is a birthday of sorts. 36 years on this course. Of course, it's been interrupted when I got killed July 12, 2014. But I'm still here, and I'm on a mission. Know what I mean? If you don't. I've been living this life, hustling hard, and never even thinking twice. And I've always known intrinsically, but was urged, and it wasn't on my own, as I've so eloquently expressed. But I've known since a little child, since I had animals that protected me. They wasn't wild. Princess was my first protector, guarded me everywhere I went in every sector. Would bite my mother. She didn't play until the day she passed away. I was 15. It was a hard day. But life moves on, and it grooves on, and it made sure that I cruised on and understood that animals had consciousness intrinsically, not from my knowledge plus. Because they taught us in schools that they didn't know nothing and they wasn't rules, and everything I learned was disproved. Because I went to the farm when I was young, and they taught me that you could teach them above everyone. My big daddy, great grandfather showed me. My big mama proved it to be. These animals reacted to them in their command. More than just shouldering. It wasn't just that they was feeding them, they feeded off their energy. You best believe in me. Epitome, consciousness, equity. Live together, work together, make it happen together. through whatever. There's nothing that could sever the loyalty that be involved. Y'all see, it's all involved. Word. Love, honor, respect.
Do you think you are the one? Honestly, I don't know. You know what that means? Latin means know thyself.
Time is now, my people. We must stand together.
I will eat the right foods that I
Go myself. Stole my health.
I'm glad to be me now and nobody else.
Man, know thyself.
I will eat the right foods that I
Grow myself.
Cause the wrong way
Stole my health.
I'm glad to be me now and nobody else. Yo,
Bullets.
in the code and all the scriptures, potions and elixirs.
Come on, Karen. Bullets. A boomerang.
Stand your ground.
Murder is suicide.
Yeah, well, an eye for an eye.
Silence is violence.
See something, say something.
You want to be a slave? Vibrate greed. Ego. Fear. That's how they make you a slave. You end up in prison.
Okay. I know for sure, charity plus humility times love is freedom.
That's how you get out. Do not answer questions.
Question everything.
We've got two who can see.
Fear is cap. It's an illusion.
Yeah. Vibrate love.
See if you can hear it. You never die when you breathe in the Holy Spirit. Swine ain't divine, the people they won't go near it. Salad bar, spit it, not your average hard here to bring you back to God. Said it just like Master Far sent you. The end ain't always happy.
And forgiveness is love's supreme vibration.
So, do something charitable for a so-called enemy and end a beef.
Healthy people, heal thy people. That's a commandment.
Yeah, 'cause hurt people, for sure, gonna try to hurt people.
Free Larry Hoover, man, like Big Meech.
Free Jeff Ford.
Free all the guys, man.
Prison to slavery.
Check that 13th Amendment if you don't believe them. And be Yah. Walk on water.
Man. Move mountains.
Oh, Mountain Dew.
Yes, sir. Week by week, that mountain is getting weak. It's moving. Look at it.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Being the one is just like being in love. No one can tell you you're in love, you just know it. Through and through. Balls to bones.
Still got them, bro.
Got mine.
Same, man. Stop snitching on y'allself. Take school serious.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.